We're standing at the edge of two very different worlds, guys. One built on chemistry and control, and another built on frequency, light, and truth. For decades, Big Pharma has defined what health means, turning illness into a business model and the human body into a market. But now, something extraordinary is emerging. Technologies said to use energy and resonance to restore the body rather than mask its symptoms, to heal at the source, not medicate the effect. These two systems, one mechanical, one energetic, cannot coexist. One profits from dependency, the other thrives on freedom. And that's part of the reason that the world continues to wait. Because the moment humanity remembers that the body is light, frequency, and consciousness, the old system collapses overnight. This isn't just a clash of medicine. It's a clash of realities, one rooted in fear, the other in awakening. So stay with me as we uncover why Medbeds and Big Pharma are fundamentally incompatible, and why this shift could redefine what it means to be human. First, let me take a moment to welcome our newest supporting channel members, Helen Wheels and Act 17. I want to thank all of those who have so generously supported me on this channel. Whether it's a thumbs up, your valued interaction, sharing, shopping, and certainly with your quiet membership support that sits quietly in the background but is so important to the maintenance of this channel. I want to expand my store, and I welcome any suggestions of original item ideas that you might like, especially as Christmas nears, and I am working on an Amazon Christmas wish list with all of my favorite things that will make amazing presents for your loved ones. And if you want to knock their socks off, there will be no better Christmas gift this year than tickets to Pharmacon, which I hope will be a life-changing experience for all of us. So let's look at medbeds and traditional medicine, and if they can coexist. Mac can really give us all some learning opportunities when he can switch his focus a bit. His recent comment helps us examine what the use of a medbed will and won't do, and why they are being provided to us. What expectations should we have about our world in 5 to 10 years? I think that many still don't have a clear understanding of what is happening, and this video, stemming from a question about diabetes and its link to pancreatic cancer, helps clarify. I will link the original video at the end and in the description. So let's take a look at Mac's comment and clarify a few things. Here's Al MacArthur Lewisin, RZ7TL.
We need a vaccine to prevent diabetes so people can eat whatever they want. It's time to ditch the medical doctor and Big Pharma and replace with medbed technology and UFO technology.
You always crack me up, Mac. You say ditch Big Pharma, but you want a vaccine. We have to make up our minds. The only way to ditch Big Pharma is to not take drugs and heal ourselves naturally. That doesn't include pigging out on unhealthy stuff, and it doesn't mean taking vaccines to prevent a disease or infection that we don't have. It amazes me that they convinced us of this one and then mandated it to get your kids into school. That should have been our first clue. While medbeds will heal us, persistent poisoning and abuse of the body is still going to lower the quality and length of our lives. This is all so much deeper than most understand. We are talking about a vibrational energy tuning into health. When you are exposing the body to gluttony and poisons, you are constantly throwing your body out of alignment. As our body renews after medbed treatments, it will take a while to destroy it again, but make no mistake that if we continue to abuse our bodies, they will continue to fall apart. Yes, there will be a time in our future when everyone has energy devices in their home, but I think there has been a misunderstanding. Many have heard of miraculous healing in a short period of time, and I believe this is primarily true. However, some people that have spoken about their experiences in medbeds have not experienced a complete healing in one treatment, so we're going to have to see how this goes. It's a new technology for our planet, and we must learn how to refine it for its highest and best use. I think people think that on day one, there's going to be a huge announcement and everybody is going to go get in line for their medbed appointment. That is not how it's going to happen. There won't be mass hysteria. There will be some wait time and there will be a learning curve as we move into a new understanding of the human body and the effect of our vibrational balance on our health. Nothing can force the release of the beds any sooner than when we are ready. And if I've learned anything watching this movie for almost 10 years, it's that everything is done slowly to ease into this new world of technological advancement. Remember, this is not just about medbeds. This is a technological leap. If you thought that computers change the world, wait till you see what's coming. So people need to understand that we have responsibilities in this shift, and it's our collective vibration that will determine when we advance. Now about this big pharma thing. Big pharma can be defined as large pharmaceutical corporations that dominate the global drug industry, prioritizing profit and market control over public health and affordable medicine. Well, guess what? Many large pharmaceutical and consumer health companies also operate in the vitamins and supplements space also. For example, Haleon is the consumer health spin-off of GlaxoSmithKline and Pfizer, and has numerous major supplement and vitamins brands. Some analysts claim that 14 megacorporations, many of them drug companies, now own more than 100 of the most popular supplement brands, so it's not as easy to break free from big pharma. If they weren't ethical with prescription drugs and over-the-counter products, do you really expect them to be ethical with dietary supplements and vitamins which are even less regulated? It's very important to understand that every pill, capsule, injection, or patch that you use is probably connected to big pharma, and it promises to get worse as people attempt to move away from them. There is no expectation in my mind that moving into the supplement and vitamin realm is going to cause some ethical epiphany with these manufacturers. The industrial medical complex is an interwoven matrix of services that all force you into another service if you listen to them. It's not any one or two companies, it's greed and control. The nature of the beast, I mean really, what kind of being takes the most precious gift of life and destroys it for profit? The system is designed to make you rely on external processed chemicals for your health. This is in direct conflict with the concept of energy healing and medbeds. One is healing and one is poison, so they have opposing effects on the body. As the medbeds heal us, the continued use of drugs and processed foods will destroy that new body. So people need to get their act together. We have a responsibility to honor, connect with, and protect this amazing machine that keeps us in this physical world. First, a full vibration alignment and cellular reconstruction such as in medbeds should remove any reason to medicate with drugs. Rather than reactive, our healthcare should be proactive. Being proactive doesn't mean that we can eat anything we want to. That means rather than reacting to a problem with drugs, the goal is to prevent conditions that cause disease. Why would anyone want to take a body that has been renovated with a medbed and take a vaccine to prevent a disease? This is illogical. The concepts are incompatible, so don't let anybody convince you that we should be taking any sort of pharmaceuticals for chronic disease. Will there be the use of some pharmaceuticals in the future? Possibly. Initially, think of a car accident, and the person is critical during transporting to the hospital. There could be a need for certain chemical interventions to maintain life until the person can get to a whole-body medbed, even if wands are available to the emergency team. So we don't know how it's all going to work out yet, but the goal is to raise our level of consciousness to enjoy the benefits that the future promises. We must be grateful, and that doesn't include complaining, because it's taking too long or it isn't doing enough. It also doesn't include leading a life of excess and inactivity. I believe that for at least a while, there will be people that won't want to use the medbeds until they see significant benefit in others, and that is understandable. Still, others might continue to have some philosophical or religious beliefs against them. For instance, I don't know that the Amish or Scientologists will use them, but I believe that diabetes is also affected by stress. This fight or flight thing that happens, and when you are stressed out, your body shunts blood away from digestive organs and into muscle. So your pancreas, stomach, intestines, liver, kidneys, and so on don't get enough blood flow. Health is not an overnight thing. It is a prolonged care of the body. The body is the spirit's vehicle, and it takes care and maintenance for it to operate at its best. So remember, in the coming age, many new resources and a complete shift in the understanding of health is going to occur, so the buck will stop with us. No more excuses and no more apparent quick fix. You can continue to rely on Big Pharma, or you can step out into an amazing new world of energy and self-healing. One thing you can't do is have them both if you want the maximum benefit of natural healing. So start now. Let your body feel what healthy food feels like after a few weeks. Get out and get some sunshine. Begin to move your body and quiet your spirit, because we are getting ready for next level stuff, where we will understand that we are not only co-creators, but the guardians of the most amazing healing machine known to man, the human body.